I have issued a THV11 weather impact alert for Christmas Eve and Christmas Day for heavy rain. We'll talk about how that could impact your holiday travel. Your midday news starts right now.
And an Arkansas city is trying a new way to make something good out of something old and unwanted. Find out about the Recycling Food Program at 12:06. Plus, big screens are flying off store shelves to be mounted on home walls. In 14 minutes, find out why flat screens are the new standard in U.S. households. And giving to the community will take you to a weekend event that's a tradition for one local family and the people it serves. This is THV 11 News at noon. Thank you for being with us this noon. A chance for rain triggering a weather impact alert. Meteorologist Tracy being here now with a peek ahead to the Christmas Day forecast. Tracy, what's happening?
Well, I do want to say we are not looking for severe weather. It's just there's a lot of people that are going to be traveling, and so we wanted to go ahead and give everyone just a heads up on this. So for Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, we're going to go ahead and begin this impact alert tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. of course Tuesday, and it's going to be all the way through 6 p.m. Wednesday, mainly because there are lots of folks traveling. Heavy rain will be the impact, so we just need to make sure we're slowing down. And of course, you can always download that THV11 app, and that'll let you know exactly where the rain is. We're already starting to see a few showers in western Arkansas and the northern area. Again, very, very light, and the southern portion of the state as well. Currently out there, it is just a little bit cool. It feels nice and damp out there. 50 degrees in central Arkansas. Stay with me. We're going to have a look at this holiday forecast coming up.
Developing now, the U.S. House Ethics Committee has released its report on former Florida Congressman Matt Gaetz. The report alleges Gaetz violated House rules and state and federal laws by using illegal drugs and having sex with a 17-year-old girl. Christian Benavidez has the latest.
Thank you for having my back.
A day after speaking to the conservative group Turning Point USA in Phoenix, former Florida Congressman Matt Gaetz filed a lawsuit against the House Ethics Committee in a bid to stop it from releasing its findings. But the committee has released a report in it determining there is substantial evidence Gaetz had sex with a minor, engaged in rampant illicit drug use, and violated multiple state laws while in office. The report lists payments totaling more than $90,000 to 12 different women between 2017 and 2020 and alleges the money was likely connected to sexual activity and drugs, including cocaine and ecstasy. The committee also obtained testimony that alleges Gaetz had sex twice with a 17-year-old girl. The victim told the committee she recalled receiving $400 in cash from Gaetz, which she understood to be payment for sex. Gaetz, who for a short time was President-elect Donald Trump's pick to be the next Attorney General, has denied any improper conduct and has said the claims were a smear invented by his political enemies.
Gaetz, who resigned from Congress in November and withdrew as Trump's AG pick, has said he plans to spend the coming years fighting for the incoming president.
President Trump will need warriors at every level of government, local, state, and federal.
The House Ethics Committee, which is split evenly between Republicans and Democrats, had been at an impasse over whether to release the report, but voted to do so earlier this month. Christian Benavidez, CBS News, West Palm Beach, Florida.
Now to an update here at home where two people are in custody in North Little Rock, accused in a shooting on Black Friday that shut down I-40 for some time. State police say 19-year-old Valtorian Bateman surrendered to authorities at the Pulaski County Courthouse December 11th. 8 days later, suspect Treon Bone also turned himself in. The two face charges of committing a terroristic act and unlawful discharge of a weapon. The charges come from a shooting late last month that police say began when 4 people got into an argument with 2 people in 2 different cars. The suspects reportedly followed the other car onto the interstate, and that's when police say the suspects fired into the victim's car, hurting the driver. Still developing this noon, Pine Bluff police are releasing the identity of a man killed on South Sycamore early Saturday morning. 44-year-old Sean Lancaster was found dead in the driver's seat of a Chevy Camaro that was riddled with bullet holes. We're working to learn whether police have a suspect, and we'll update you once we have that information. A new system is being tried out in Fayetteville that allows local police to view a live feed during a 911 call. Fayetteville police are unveiling the new rapid video system that they say gives dispatchers the ability to see what's happening in real time during an emergency call. Only police can see the activity on the caller's end, and the caller can choose whether to pardon me, share that video. Callers will not see the dispatch center, and authorities say the video ends immediately after the call is over.
If we have a caller that's able to, share of crimes happening in progress, or let's say that there's, they're up in a window and they're watching a domestic violence, this may be something that allows that victim to have proof that this happened.
And again, police say the caller would have to approve access to the video. Dispatchers will not be able to access any other services on the person's phone. Still in Northwest Arkansas, a new program is being rolled out, allowing new options for recycling unused food. Jose Carranza shows us how it works.
In Fayetteville, to be big and start small by recycling something, the city is trying a new pilot program.
We are starting a pilot program with Ozark Compost and Swap to do some curbside collection of food waste.
For 8 years, the city has had food waste programs for commercial and drop-off collections, recycling to feed the earth once again.
We've been very successful with that. This is the next level that will allow more convenience for people to divert their food waste from the landfill.
According to national nonprofit ReFed, of 237 million tons of food in 2023, the U.S. saw 80 million tons go to waste destinations.
We have a very aggressive goal of 40% diversion from landfill. We feel like it's very important to keep that food waste out of the landfill. There's a lot of issues with methane gases and stuff being released from the landfill when you have organic material in the landfill.
Starting in January, Fayetteville residents can participate in this 6-month pilot by visiting Ozark Compost and Swap's website. If accepted into the pilot, you'll have access to 1 free month and afterwards pay if you continue the service. Yes, this pilot is exclusive to Fayetteville, but Northwest Arkansas can look at this service too.
They've been in business for several years and have started their customer base in other cities as well. So it's not just Fayetteville that Ozark Compost and Swap offers that service to.
Though it doesn't start until January, you might understand its volume pretty soon.
Around the holidays, food waste with big parties and stuff like that is something that probably occurs a little more often.
Time now 12:08. A critical meeting is happening now for the Little Rock City Board of Directors. They're considering the city's budget for 2025. The board was unable to finalize the proposed budget last week, and while they do have until February to agree on a plan, the city attorney has pointed out that it is highly unusual to enter a new year without a budget approval. THV11 has a crew at the meeting now and will bring you the results online and on air as soon as we learn what happens. In just over an hour, a demolition will take place at the location of what will become the new Finley Vinson Plaza. It's next to Little Rock's Doubletree Hotel. You're seeing renderings here. The plaza will offer a host of new amenities, and it is expected to be finished by this spring. The New Commandment Church has essentially rebuilt itself from the ground up and is serving the public now. Learn more about how they're back in the community. That's ahead at 12:18.
We're beginning to see a few showers push into western Arkansas. Stay with me. When we come back, we're going to talk a little bit more about how this rain might impact your holiday travel.